And the Big M welcomes 2008 Hamiltonian champion Ray Schnittker, the covert action man indeed, right here enjoying a coffee, relaxing before a busy night at the Big M. Dewey Cheatham and Howe, 2008 Trotter of the Year, first undefeated Hamiltonian winner, 15 in a row. There's now a Dewey Degree Scholarship Fund, and I believe he was relocated, right? He's in Ontario now, right?
Yeah, there's a scholarship fund. Jeff Gorell kind of runs it. He's had it the last 2 years, so it's worked out well. And yeah, he moved up to Ontario after they weren't getting slots in Kentucky, so they moved him up there, and it's worked out real well.
Now, have you seen the horse recently, or how's he doing as a stud?
No, my help's been up there. I haven't seen it, but next time I get the can, I'm going to take a shot. It's an hour and a half or so from Mohawk, so I'll go up and visit him.
When will we see some of his first offspring?
Well, 2 years from now, there'll be hitting the track. I've seen some on the ground. They look great, but he was a great-looking horse, so you kind of expect that.
All right, fantastic. Well, those at this time of year, when you're here at the Meadowlands or anytime, anywhere you are, do you remember or conjure up memories and recollections of those great times, those fun times?
Well, probably because I had great owners on the horse. Nobody bothered me, so that was great. Hard to bother you when he kept winning, but it was really, I always tell horsemen, I hope that everybody gets one like him because it was a great experience. There was no bumps in the road, and it was a lot of fun.
All right. Well, you sure miss him, don't you? Are you always looking for a replacement?
You're looking for one, but Tim Tetrick told me last year, he said it was sure a lot more fun racing him than breeding him, and he was 100% right.
All right. Well, in your bid to win another Hamiltonian this year, you have quite a few eligibles. We're anxious to see Cassis. You also have Flex the Muscle in the Dancer divisions tomorrow night. Shaq is back, Big Stick Lindy. Cassis, you said if the Hamiltonian was on a half-mile track, he might be the winner.
Well, he's
right?
unbelievable on a half, and but you know, he's done really well on a 5/8. So I was just looking at his program. I haven't really looked at his lines, and you know, he looks like he should be real competitive. He's tough and he's great gaited, and he's got a good mouth. So we should be in good shape.
What, he's won 7 of 8 this year?
Yeah, he was very good. He got parked 3 deep, 26 and a piece the first loss, but he come back and beat the horse the next week, and that shows a sign of a real good horse.
So he's your best hope right now, Cassis, for the Hamiltonian?
I would
right?
think so.
All right. You're 52. Hate to remind you of that, but your best years have been your last 3. $3 million, $4 million, $2.2 million. You got a great crew. Of course, your wife, Dr. Janet Durso, has been a big part of your success, but why so late in life?
Well,
you just learned the game?
No, I guess I'm not really promote myself with the big-time owners because I always want to take a piece of a horse. If you own 20% of a horse that makes $1 million, you make some real money. If you get the 5% for training, you ain't making nothing. So basically, I want to have a good piece of all my horses, and took me a while to get capital up and raise funds for buying my own horses.
And you're capitalizing on the New York Sire Stakes, of course, the Slots Enriched program, Pennsylvania Sire Stakes, and just all the opportunity here. There's so many tracks to take advantage of, right?
Yeah, right now, if you can't make money in the horse business, you're in the wrong business. But every night there's a $30,000 Sire Stake somewhere. And we've been competing with all the different programs. It's New York and Pennsylvania right now are by far the best because of the slots.
Last night, Tioga Downs saw that race. Jezzy, 3 for 3, credit winner, filly, 2-year-old, track record, right?
Yeah, she's a credit winner out of Lady Lynn, who won Mariana Bell.
Mm-hmm.
Muscles, I think the muscles on the back end really helps, but one very nice filly. If she stays together, should be a really good filly for years to come.
And a couple of great colts in the New Jersey Sire Stakes final Saturday night. Post 5, Winuendo. Post 7, Muscellanius.
Yeah, Muscellanius, we're working on getting him off the gate a little bit. Looks like he's a little bit better from behind. And Winuendo made a break. Thought he was going to jog the first start. Put trotting homos on him. Tim said he was very good last week, so I think he's got a big chance.
Well, you like using Tim Tetrick, don't you? He said that one more laugh, he's as good a horse as that he's ever driven. That's saying a lot.
Well, he's young yet, too, so that helps. But anybody's watched him race, he's been loaded with pace. He's probably had the most pace of anybody. He hasn't got no money made. But hopefully this week we get a shot at the head of the lane, be 3rd or 4th over, and within a couple of lengths, I think we're in good shape.
Hard to believe you're making your pace debut with one more laugh. A gelded son of the 2002 pace runner-up McCardle, who was a nasty horse when he started out, right before you gelded him, right?
Yeah, people have said that, don't you wish you had him a stud? I said he wouldn't have raced. He was really nasty. But, we're just watching replay now. I'm getting home. But, we cut him, and then he just come right around. And he's kind of a freak. I think he would have been about a $20,000 yearling, so anybody could have had him.
Kicking home like that in the fastest elimination ever has to give you great hope for tomorrow night.
Well, I don't think I've ever seen a horse kick home on a mile like that, so I think we got a real good chance.
And he was a high-quality 2-year-old as well. Of course, he won the Governor's Cup. Gets pretty loud in here, doesn't it?
Yeah.
149 and 2 world records, so he was a high-quality 2-year-old.
Yeah, probably the Governor's Cup was the best mile I've ever seen a 2-year-old go. He pulled at the quarter, coming back half from 53, never made the front and win by 2. Didn't get much publicity for it, but I don't think any horse that looked to a bridle could have beat him that day.
You had to be happy the way he kicked home strong to win the Art Rooney in that short field as well, right?
Yeah, Tim gave him a great drive. He had to pull her halfway around the turn and showed some guts getting up. And the North American Cup was a little disappointing. Look, he was loaded. And same way the eliminations for the pace. But hopefully we get a little break this week.
Okay, well, hopefully he is post-8. He's going to need some hope or some racing luck. How do you see him leaving out of there? How do you map out his ideal trip tomorrow night?
I don't know. I would actually, it wouldn't bother me if he just kind of left it easy and just hung out fifth on outside, because I think he can take a ton of air. And hopefully come off that last turn, be third over, preferably second over. And I think if he gets a run like that, we got a really good chance.
Okay, you said he's the livest horse. He can take a lot of air, so that's good. And he's a laid-back horse, right?
Yeah, he doesn't do it. He looks like a 5-claimer in the stall. Nothing gets him excited. Like Dewey Cheatham and Howe had a great personality. This horse is, just look at him, he's just a horse. But when he's on the racetrack, he doesn't seem like he gets tired, and he can really finish.
All right, we've got 4 in tonight. You got one in the first race, so we'll try to get you out of here in plenty of time. The first race, you've got the 10-hole home run hitter. Got shuffled out last out. What's his? He stayed flat, and that was the main thing there. What are his issues?
Actually, he's a real good gated horse. He's just behind the gate. He's got some issues. Just gets a little hyped up. He's a brother strong Yankee. He's got a heart of a pea, so that's why he's not strong Yankee.
Oh,
but
okay.
A lot of speed, but he could probably be all right in here, though. He probably fits.
Would you like to leave out of there if you could get him on the gate and get him out of there easy?
Yeah, if he just gets out the gate, wings open up and he's trotting. He stays trotting. Right? Yeah, I'd like to kind of get out there and get in position.
Is it all a matter of timing it right at the gate with him, or what?
It just seems like you just throw him on, and it's 50-50 if he's going to stay flat or not.
All right, race 5, Muni's Blue Chip. Appears to be pretty tough here in the Del Miller Memorial. What do you think? She was the runner-up in the Hudson Philly Trot.
Yeah, she raced really good last week. If she would have kept in the 2-hole, I think I probably would have won it. She kicks home real good if you don't have to use her. I think she fits with these things. When she gets a trip, she can really come home on a mile track.
All right, Naysay Hanover finally moves inside tonight. This was a recent acquisition. Is this a horse, kind of a project for you?
Well, not really a project. He's trying to do a good job, but we gave a lot of money for him, and if he can go up one more level, we're going to be in real good shape. And like you said, he's got the inside. It's going to really help. Buckeye St. Pat's going to be a handful, but the rest of them I think we can do pretty well in.
And Corleone Cosmos is no pushover as well in there.
Yeah.
Race 10, finally the 4, Barks Like a Dog. We haven't seen this Bettor's Delight filly yet, but she comes off what looks like a pretty sharp win at Goshen in New York Sire Stakes.
Yeah, she's probably biting off a little more she could chew here, but she did qualify great here at the Meadowlands, and the line's off the program.
Okay.
And basically, she hasn't been raced. She wasn't going to race for 3 weeks, and I needed a start, so she's in a little tough. She's going to need a lot of stuff to happen right for her to get the job done there.
Yeah, put on a show of feeling you.
Yeah,
those are high-class fillies in there.
A little rugged.
Absolutely. But you are in the right spot, I think, with one more laugh tomorrow night in the $1 million Meadowlands pace. That's great for you. Are you still at Mark Ford's training center there?
No, actually, I'm at Goshen, New York, and I moved back there like a year ago, and
okay.
I kind of I'm used to it there. I doubt if I ever move out of there, but no, I'm relaxed there, so everything's been working great out of there. So it's a great location.
Are you still riding some of your horses to exercise them or swim them? Do you have a
yeah,
pond
we swim
or
him. Cassis, that's basically all he does, and Jazzy, that's all she does. And I ride a bunch of them. We kind of keep them mixed up, but keep them where they're fresh.
Okay, it worked for Dewey, and does it work for One More Laugh? Did you do it with him?
Oh yeah, he's rode, swam, he's done everything. It doesn't seem like he cares about anything. He just wants to go out and race.
All right, Ray Schnittker, enjoy your coffee, enjoy the first race, have a great night at the Big M. Good luck in the $1 million Meadowlands pace tomorrow night with One More Laugh. Yeah. Ray Schnittker in the sulky right here. We've got Mr. Drive Time, Dave Brower, up next.